The Protectors of the Wood Adventure Series, Abby and Wendy. A story about a group of teenagers who unite to save the forest and the secrets of Hidden Valley. In despair and with her plans in ruins, Abby flees through the forest to the hidden house of her godmother, Wendy. Wendy helps Abby see different points of view and initiates her into the secrets of the underground world. She accepts her mission and joins a global movement to ban fossil fuels.
The Protectors of the Wood Adventure Series, episode number 196. The interview continues. Abby described the strange weather and the dangerous storms that played a role in creating panic among the mob of people present on both occasions.
But why do you think the violence was aimed at you? Please, feel free to ignore the question if you wish.
I think there are a few reasons. I'm not sure I can explain them very well, and I don't mean to say I'm certain of anyone's motivations, but I will offer some possibilities that occur to me.
Please, take all the time you want.
Sara's eyes were wide open with excitement.
A few weeks ago, Reverend Tuck, with the support of a majority of trustees, submitted a proposal about climate change to the congregation for a vote. It was approved, but had no real consequences except to bring the conflict out in the open. The proposal declared the destruction of species and our environment to be a sin, and made support for the diversity of life and the health of our planet a special mission for our congregation. I was very moved by Reverend Tuck's sermon on the subject, as were many of my friends, and we wanted to find a way to make this mission real, to actually do something, show that it mattered. But we could see that the congregation, and indeed our whole country, is deeply divided over this crisis. And it is a real crisis. Our civilization has built up wealth and power through fossil fuel energy, and now we will have to do without it, or destroy ourselves. All those who have amassed fortunes and conveniences and jobs and power through these fossil fuels may have reasons to attack those who try to bring on change. This problem applies to almost everything we do. The list goes on and on. Heating our homes, driving cars, using plastics and fertilizers and pesticides. It even includes expanding natural environments and restricting commercial development.
But how is this an issue for the church?
It's all about children and the future, and whether the earth is basically a good gift of God or not. Reverend Tuck told us that the sun will support life on Earth for maybe 4 or 5 million more years. That's 4 or 5 million. That's thousands of times longer than humans have existed so far. Should we call supporting and preserving that future a sacred responsibility? Is it something we need to take seriously? Do we care about the future of our children, animals, trees, because it's all up for grabs? And children are not stupid. They know the adults are making terrible mistakes. A child asked me the other day, "Will there be a war?" A war could end it all. Children know that when we're talking about war or climate change, we're talking about their future, and whether they will have a future.
So, what have you, your friends, or Reverend Tuck done about this?
Well, One important thing, at least so far as the church is concerned, is to take a close look at the gender problem. It affects our day-to-day relationships and social order, of course, but its impact on our beliefs, our view of the universe, is less well known. That might sound weird, but if you think about it, you'll see that in the common view, the sacred and the holy are mostly up in heaven, and evil with Satan and his crew of devils are down here with humans, and hell and suffering of all kinds. It is important to remember that the earth is usually thought of as female, as Mother Earth. And in the worldview of many religions today, the earth is fated to be destroyed for being bad. The good humans will go to heaven, and the bad humans will somehow remain underground and suffer for eternity. Many people retain this worldview even if they no longer practice their religion.
Abby drank some water. She had found something to say and decided to let it all out.
In most communities and nations, the earth is not considered holy. People may try to argue the point, and of course there are significant exceptions, but actions speak louder than words. Let's take a close look at the way we treat Mother Earth and all that lives through her nourishment and protection. It's not a pretty sight. Perhaps most people don't believe or don't care that it's a sin for us to destroy the future of life. It's also quite possible that a majority of people do care, but are powerless to act, because the wealthy who control the economy are not willing to allow or help create change. That's a remarkable fact if you think about it, and it doesn't have to be that way. From a spiritual point of view, as Reverend Tuck has pointed out, we see the earth declared good and holy in many scriptures. In the Bible, we even have a holy female partner of God, a divine being who is devoted to helping the earth and its web of life. But we never mention her.
Please, tell me more.
In the book of Proverbs, wisdom, often called Sophia, is definitely a female and is presented as a spirit calling on humans to care for life and its future. She says something like this: "Wisdom is calling out as she stands by the crossroads and on every hill. She stands by the city gate where everyone enters, and she shouts, 'I'm calling out to each one of you.'" I should tell you how wisdom introduces herself. "I was there when the Lord put the heavens in place. I was there when he laid the foundations to support the earth. I was right beside the Lord, helping him plan and build. I made him happy each day, and I was pleased with this world and pleased with his people."
Abby took a deep breath.
Do you see? The heavens and the earth are both holy. The Father in heaven and Mother Earth are a part of one holy creation. And wisdom is a female doing all that she can to make life on earth prosper. This is family history, the divine family history. And later on we read, "For God sent his Son into the world, not to condemn the world, but that the world might be saved through him." Do you see? The world is holy. It's loved by God. Mother Earth is sacred. Wisdom brings them together in one creation.
Abby looked at the camera and raised her voice.
Through heaven and earth, a tree is growing. Around the world, a river flowing. We can travel by secret ways, like a shadow through our days. Follow me, come and see. We're climbing the world tree. As the ages have gone by, the abyss has grown so wide. Heaven and earth are separate now, a journey no one knows how. Follow me, come and see. We're climbing the world tree. See how we come closer. You're on the pathway to the stars. Reach out your hand and touch the heavens. It's not far, it's not far. Follow me, come and see. We're climbing the world tree. Follow me, come and see. We're climbing the world tree. Follow me, come and see. We're climbing the world tree. We're climbing the world tree. Trillions of living things are everywhere around. Our lives are all planted deep into the sacred ground. There's everything to love and everything to fear. It's planet Earth in the universe and nature lives here. It's planet Earth in the universe and nature lives here. It's planet Earth in the universe and nature lives here. It's planet Earth in the universe and nature lives here. And nature lives here.